Welcome to the Belfast Titanic. We are also about to head over here to the Nomadic, which is a smaller, very small sister ship to the Titanic and Britannic and Olympic. Okay, sorry for the fact that I forgot my mic, but we are here today at the Titanic Belfast. So it talks about Belfast history and them building the Olympic class ships, Titanic, Britannic, and Olympic. So let's go explore.
Workshops everywhere. It took weeks to find your way around. The workshops of every trade you ever heard of. Painters, sailmakers, coppersmiths, boiler makers, cabinet makers. I even learned a bit about French blacksmith.
Harlow is just a fine place to work, but dangerous. Every ship costs a life, and there'd be lots of injuries besides.
I was in the engine works for a while. Very well equipped it was. That's where we built the triple expansion engines. 2 of them, each as high as a 3-story house.
I worked in the frame bending shop. We had heat steel beams.
The view out this window looks like an industrial park. However, if you look at the ground right outside, you'll see these white lines. Those indicate where the Olympic class ships were built. So in theory, that outline is the Titanic, the Britannic, and the Olympic. Across the way there, if you can see him, is the Salmon of Knowledge. We're going to get a closer look. Also, here's Belfast. This is a pedestrian bridge. I think this is the Queen's Quay. K. I'm not sure how to spell it, or I'm not sure how to say it, but it's spelled Q-U-E-Y. Anyway, let's go see this big fish close up. I present to you the Salmon of Knowledge. They're salmon of knowledge in Irish mythology, and if you eat them, you gain that knowledge. Also, by the way, this is the best warning sign. Don't. Climbing onto the big fish is prohibited. had a wonderful time wandering out Belfast yesterday, especially going to the Titanic Museum and wandering out in the SS Pacific. Today we are headed to hike in the Mourne Mountains. We are meeting our guide through Wilderness Ireland. We're headed to the trailhead now. So we'll see you guys soon, and let us know what you think of the trail. This hike in the Mourne Mountains was set up through Wilderness Ireland, and we had a wonderful time. It did rain on us quite a bit, but I wouldn't have had it any other way. We met our guide Paul in Enalong on the Irish Sea, and then we followed him in our rental car up to a car park, the Ketterick Little Glamping cabins and car park. There is also a restroom for visitors. The car park does cost, it's I believe £2 a day or £5 to park overnight, so nothing too crazy. We hiked up to Slieve Binnian. I can never pronounce it correctly, but it was a good time. We hiked up and to an overlook over the Silent Valley and Ben Crom reservoirs before turning to the west, I believe, and hiking up the third highest peak in the Mourne Mountains. There is a false summit where you can see giant standing stones, which are called tours. These tours are standing stones, but the mythology is that they are stone warriors. It was very windy on top of the main peak, and they tried to blow us away, but it was, again, totally worth it. You could tell that the farmers below in the valley were using sheep manure to put on their fields because there was a very strong smell of sheep manure carried on the wind. But again, all in all, a wonderful time, and rain and all, I would do it again.
Hello all. So I did not take a ton of I didn't take any audio up on the mountains because it was very, very windy. But we had a fantastic hike. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We went about 12 kilometers, so a little over 7 miles. Behind me is just some of the beauty. You can see the Irish Sea there. We had a wonderful time. It kicked our butts. The wind and the elevation gain, I think we gained about 2,400 feet of elevation. It rained a bunch on us, so if you ever come to Ireland, make sure you have plenty of rain gear, and I highly suggest trekking poles. Some of that downhill was really steep, but it was a fantastic time. And again, look at that view. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I definitely did, even though I'm worn out. It is starting to rain on me, so make sure to like, subscribe, and follow for the next city in Ireland.